I'm looking for a war animation I caught sight of in Kazakhstan in 1996 or 1997. I don't know the title or who made it, but I do remember bits and pieces from it. It was overdubbed in either Russian or Kazakh, but the lip sync was off, so it was probably a foreign animation to begin with. I've been looking for over 10 years without any success, so any help would be appreciated. The following images are my own drawings based on what I remember. They aren't as accurate as how I remember them, but the shots are faithful to what I saw. The basic storyline is soldiers invade a small town or village, the busy street of a village or small town, with stalls all over selling mostly foodstuffs. A little boy stands by one of the stalls. He holds out his hands and takes something that looks like a loaf of bread from the seller. He walks through the street past other stalls and stops to speak to a friend of his, who seems to be about the same age, perhaps under 10. The little boy looks down at something solemnly. The shot zooms into the boy's face in a stuttering zoom. The next shot is what he sees, a small toy car or wagon with a length of string at one end, as it rolls down the road, abandoned. There is a second stuttering zoom into the toy. An interior of a house, possibly a kitchen. A housewife and an armed soldier occupy the room. The soldier pushes the housewife into the wall with one arm. A rifle is in the other. The housewife wails her protests, but it seems to no avail. Another interior shot, this time with an open door leading outside. A soldier is on one side of the shot, pointing his rifle at an approaching, running form. The rifle fires and the body is thrown back onto the ground. The next shot is of the victim, a young boy with a bullet wound on his forehead. An exterior shot of some dead end in the village. With their arms tied up stand two young men. Shots ring out, and the men shudder in pain before falling face first onto the ground. A man seems to be trying to jump or throw himself out of the way of something, and it plows right through him. The thing seems to be as large as a tank. Women are wandering in the woods, perhaps as refugees. They vary in appearance and age. A woman carrying a bundle, probably a baby, stops and begins to weep. She then rests on a large rock and continues to weep, as the other women around her look on. An interior shot showing a deserted room, with cracked walls and broken furniture. The little boy from the stalls sits all alone there, a worried look on his face. Two men, soldiers, but not the same as the invaders, enter. The boy looks up and recognizes one of them as his father. They embrace. More soldiers enter and talk to the father, and there seems to be a flashback showing the man run over by the tank. The animation type is a 2D, traditionally drawn style of animation, and it is in color. The look of the animation seems similar to animated television episodes, one-off specials, or even a direct-to-video release. Two shots that occur side by side have stuttering zoom effects as opposed to the standard smooth zoom. The first is a zoom into a close-up of the little boy's concerned face. The second is of a zoom into a close-up of the little toy wagon rolling down the street. There was a classical theme that was quite low and melancholy, with a classical female vocal on it as well. This was seen on an unknown local television channel from Almaty, Kazakhstan, in 1996 or 1997. I was channel hopping at the time and came across it then. It was overdubbed in either Russian or Kazakh, but it wasn't lip-synced, just lip flaps. After over 10 years of looking, I'm no closer to finding it now than when I started. Feel free to join this group or at least follow the page if you can help me, or if you're interested in seeing this animation as well. Thank you very much.